Gage will cover it. Gage, you come in a couple of times this year with runners on base and it didn't go well for you. I wonder how much those early experiences helped in a time like today when you were able to get through it.
Yeah, they helped tremendously. Like I got thrown out there in probably the biggest crowd that I'll see as a freshman, our second game of the year against TCU, and it did not go well at all for me. And I think that just kind of made me like better and stronger as a player. And I just kind of had to fight through some adversity, but that it helped a lot and really made me grow as a pitcher.
Dylan, your 30 pitches yesterday. Do you think you had that many in you today?
Yes. Yeah. I told them before the game, I was like, I feel better today than I did yesterday. So I said, give me the ball whenever, and I'll take you however long you need me for.
You're all involved in the pitching aspect of this. I mean, to have 8 and a third innings in a Sunday game and be able to pitch so effectively. What were your thoughts on just the overall pitching performance today?
Yeah, pitching performance was great. We kind of struggled out of the gate, but I mean that stuff happens. It's baseball. And us guys that came out of the pen, the objective out of the pen is come in, throw strikes, and get outs. And I thought we did that very well.
Yeah, I think it was a really gutsy performance by the pitching staff today. Bobby didn't have his stuff today, and we didn't let us affect us. Cody Adcock came out, he filled up the zone and competed, handed the ball off to DC, and he gave us everything he had. He emptied the tank, handed the ball off to Gage, and Gage shut it down for us in the back end.
Parker, I'm curious what you saw in your at bat in the sixth. They went to the bullpen, and I think first pitch you lined the single.
Yeah, I mean, something we harp on here is I think Caleb was talking about it last night, is it's never too late to have a good day. And so for me, second and third in a big spot, my goal is just to get the run in, not try to do too much, and got a good pitch to hit and end up putting a good swing on it.
I just asked Coach this, but I ask you too. I mean, you started all 3 games,
Yeah.
caught the whole weekend. How do you feel physically? Do you feel like that's something you can continue?
Absolutely. I mean, that's why I came here. I think I can help us win behind the plate, and I want to be back there as much as I can, giving us a chance to win.
Parker, I don't know what the percentage of pitches that you're calling between you and Coach Hobbs, but obviously they trust you to do that. How much better from that standpoint do you feel now as you've gotten into the season, you call these guys a lot compared to maybe earlier in the year when you first got here?
Oh, for sure. It's a feel thing, every guy's different. For me, my job is to kind of pick their brain and know what they feel comfortable with at any time. And, from the fall to now, I definitely feel a lot more comfortable with these guys. I feel like I can, sometimes read their minds.
Specifically at the end of the 7th there, I think you went 1, 2, 3 in that inning, gave a little double fist pump on your way to the dugout. How were you feeling at that time in particular? And did you think you had anything left?
I felt great. I thought that was my last inning work, so I was like trying to fire the crowd up and get them going. But I knew I had a little bit more, and he asked if I wanted to go one more, and I said absolutely. And personally, I thought that was my best outing or best inning today and yesterday.
Parker, just what impressed you so much about the relievers today? What would they do so well to shut down Alabama after they had 37 hits the previous 2 games?
I think the focus was just there today. I think the execution of pitches was there all day. And like I said earlier, it was a gutsy performance. I think Carter and Gage and Cody Adcock left it all out there on the field today for us because we needed that. It was a big win for us.
You guys yesterday, Parker may be the best person to answer this. You're getting no hit through 3 innings yesterday. You lost 12-1 the night before. To see how the series changed from that point on, what was the key to it? What clicked for this team?
I think the key for us was just never getting too up or down. It's you can't get frustrated when you get shut down early. You got to just keep attacking and keep going. And we have a very strong offense top to bottom, and at any time we can get going. And we just didn't get frustrated. Didn't let them get to us.
You had a 3-4-5 up there in the 9th, and you retired them in order with the strikeout. Like, what specifically about your stuff was really working today, 4 up, 4 down for you?
Well, I just executed pitches really through the fastball, and then I had been working on the slider because I had lost feel for it a little bit, and I'd been working on it every day with Dylan, my catch partner, and then today I was throwing it again, and it helped me get some outs today.
The relievers, I mean, I'm sure they probably talked to you before the game. Hey, we're going to need you today. Could you have imagined though that you needed to throw so many pitches?
I wanted to help this team out, win the game today, win the series. And I mean, if it took 10 pitches or if it took 70 pitches, I was going to give it up my all. And I try to do that to the best of my ability.
Dylan, you're from Arkansas. You got a pretty nice standing ovation when you came out the field. What was that moment like for you?
Yeah, it was pretty cool. I had chills all down my body. You know, being from the state and growing up around here and bleeding Razorback red since I was pretty much born, and coming to games since I was 9 years old, it was pretty special.
Appreciate it.
Thanks, guys.